What is up? What is up, YouTube? Hey, check this out, man. 7 new settings. You know, YouTube is always changing things. YouTube is always changing things, and you need to keep up with this. So after this intro, we're going to get into the 7 settings that you should make sure is on for your YouTube channel. Let's check it out.
Growth's got a formula most never learn. You don't need luck or talent, structure is earned. If you're ready to build and you know it's your turn, start with the 4 free videos, earn as you learn. Click on the more below to sign up.
That's right, y'all. That's right. You guys can go right now in our description, click on the link, sign up for our 4 free videos. They'll teach you YouTube and why you should start a YouTube channel from the beginning to the end. Now, for those of you that have already started a YouTube channel, you should check out the 4 free videos also, so you can start moving to the next level. Your next level should be you actually getting a coach so you can put all this stuff in order. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, because I did the same thing that you're doing. This free information, it's a lot of it out there. But guess what? It's just free information. You're not going to be able to grow your channel until you put structure to it. Once you start putting structure to it, why you think they're giving out all this free information? So you get sick and tired of hearing this free information for about a year or two. Man, I'm about to give up. Then you finally get in touch with one of these people, and then they talk you into joining a course, which then a coach actually explains to you step by step what you should do. Well, if I'm doing this right now, this how you should do it. Well, if I'm doing this right, now I understand it. Clarity. You need clarity to get structure. Once you get structure, then you start focusing. And growth has no choice but to show its beautiful head. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out.
YouTube has just quietly rolled out 7 brand new video settings for 2026. Now, some of these can help you get more views, but there's one in here you really need to make sure is turned off. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. Let's get into it. All right, so the very first setting is this one here, letting viewers hype your content. And you can find this setting by going into your YouTube studio, clicking on settings, then clicking on channel, selecting advanced settings and scrolling down here. Now, this one is super important because if you haven't had people hyping your content yet, you need to go in and make sure this is turned on because it wasn't turned on by default for everybody. Now, some channels were, but not all. Now, if yours was already on, but you haven't actually been getting any hypes on any of your videos, maybe just reset it by turning it off, saving it, and then turning it back on afterwards. And hopefully this will then allow your videos to be hyped from now on. Then setting number 2 is allowing automatic chapters. Now, this is actually really important for a brand new reason. Now, you may or may not have seen lately, but
wait a minute. Maybe that's why we don't have the hype on this channel. I see the hype button on our main channel. That's interesting. Here we go, man. Let's see. Letting viewers hype your content. Okay.
Setting number 2 is allowing automatic chapters. Now, this is actually really important for a brand new reason. Now, you may or may not have seen lately, but YouTube has recently introduced a feature called AI Summary. And what this is basically an automatically generated overview of your video. And it gives potential viewers a quick breakdown of what the video covers and what it's about. So those viewers can now make an informed decision on whether or not that video will be a good fit for them before they decide to click on it and watch it, which is great. Honestly, this is a really, really good update. Now, like I said, this feature is brand new and it's powered by info it pulls from allowing things like your automatic chapters. And if you do it right, this new little summary will give potential viewers even more of a reason to click on your video and watch it, therefore getting more views. So if you do want to take advantage of this new update, which I suggest you do, you need to make sure that every single time you upload a new video, you always need to allow automatic chapters, like tick it, make sure it's on. Trust me, it will really help you. All right, so the third setting is a really important one, and you need to make sure this is turned off. So here we have the third-party training setting. Again, to access this setting, go to your YouTube studio, click on settings, then click on your channel, click on advanced settings and just scroll down here. Now, as you can see, this setting says allow third-party companies to train AI models using my content. What this basically means is if you tick this option, or if it's already ticked on your channel, YouTube will share your videos with different third-party AI-based companies. No way. Guys, make sure this setting is turned off. Now, even if you like using AI tools and you...
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Real quick, I'm going to bring this over and let's see if, okay, he said go to general channel settings, right? Advanced settings. I see not for kids, that's setting. Automatic capture. Don't show potential inappropriate words. Okay. Automatic dubbing, allow automatic dubbing, manual reverb, advertisement. Disable this base ads. Allow viewers to clip my content. Allow viewers. All right, third party, we got it off. Third party training. Allow third party companies to train AI models using my content. Okay, we got it off. I don't have to fire anybody that's on the team. My team helped set up the Uncle Mike YouTube growth channel, and I'm proud of them. Because I never knew that. One of the things about when you're building a YouTube channel, when you're building and you already got a system going and you want to add people into your system, don't add people to your system that's going to change your system that you don't like, or they're going to come with some, hey, I got a better idea. We should do this. Uncle Mike had to fire people, man, and I don't like firing people. So don't sit there and let people tell you what to do. You follow your formula. And one of the main things I'm looking at, like, that's a great idea. I wouldn't want that. I don't want AI to be trained using my information. So yeah, make sure that's turned off.
With different third-party AI-based companies. No way. Guys, make sure this setting is turned off.
100%
now, even
off.
if you like using AI tools and you think AI is good, you really do not want this setting on. Because what this basically is that they want you to give them permission to give your videos and your content to third-party companies that you've probably never heard of before, so that those companies can train their own AI models, literally using your content and your face and your voice. Now, let me give you a couple of reasons as to why this is a bad idea. First of all, you lose control over how your content is being used. If you turn the setting on, or if it was already on anyway, your public videos can be used as training data for AI systems. And that could include things like learning your speech patterns, your content structure, your face, your editing style, and so much more. And you don't get to control it either. Now, the second reason is that there's no direct compensation for this. There's no revenue share, like there's no deal where you get paid. That means there's no payment structure where you benefit if your content helps improve an AI model. You're essentially allowing your work to be used for free. And no way. Like, you've clearly put loads of effort into that work. Why would you give it out to someone for free? And finally, the last reason is your brand protection. If you're building a personal brand, that means your face, your voice, and your authority, and your way of explaining things. Why would you want that contributing to AI systems that you don't control? And look, AI is evolving ridiculously fast. We genuinely don't know what these systems will be capable of in like 5 years' time. So turning this setting off and making sure it's off just protects you from the unknown of what the future holds. Now, to be clear, this doesn't actually give those companies access to your private files. It's literally just your public videos. But still, for me personally, no way am I ever switching this on. So if you don't want to either, go into your YouTube Studio, go to settings, click on channel, then advanced settings, scroll down, and just make sure it's turned off. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you're finding any of this helpful, I've actually just released a brand new free YouTube growth community, and it's free for everyone. We've got over 30 different lectures, 10 different modules, and there's a huge community of like-minded YouTubers all working together to grow their channels. So come and join us. Link to that community is down in the description below. Then this next setting, number 4, is a bit of a controversial one, and it's clips. Now, this setting, if turned on, allows other viewers to clip bits out of your videos and post them to their own channels. Now, to access this setting, go to YouTube Studio, click on Settings, click on Channel, Advanced Settings, and then scroll down. Now, why would you want to let other people clip your videos? Well, some of you guys want to grow as quickly as possible on YouTube. And to do so, this usually means you need to get as many eyes on your content as possible. So by allowing other people to clip up your content and post it out is basically like allowing other people to do the hard work for you. Like they're literally posting your content out and building your brand for you. However, again, this does mean that you don't have total control of your own content though, and you won't have control of like how it gets distributed either. And I would say probably about 95% of people actually turn this setting off. But if you don't mind allowing other people to clip your content and you want to grow as quickly as possible, you might want to turn this setting on. But on the other hand, if you like the idea of clipping up your content for maximum exposure and maximum reach, but you don't want other people having control over the clips, then you can just do it yourself. Using an AI tool like Nexus Clips makes this process of clipping up videos really, really easy. All you need to do is drop your long form videos into the AI tool, and it will pick out the 5 best segments from your video and turn those segments into individual clips. Then you can upload those clips straight onto YouTube as shorts without doing too much extra work. Then the 5th important setting you want to make sure is turned on is here, automatic dubbing. So for those of you who don't know, automatic dubbing is basically where, let's say you speak English, but YouTube can now show your video to people in South Korea. And what it will do, it will dub over your voice with a new voice that speaks in Korean. So those people in South Korea can understand you in their own language, even if you're speaking English. And this applies across the board, like Bangladesh, Mexico, Japan, like every country is covered. It's great because we've gone from just translating transcripts and like captions to having fully dubbed voices so anyone from any language can understand your content. Now, for most of you, these will automatically be selected anyway, but if they weren't, I would suggest you turn them on, as it will open up a whole new world of potential viewers. Now, there is one thing though, unless you want to go in and manually check all of the dubbing and stuff yourself, I would actually turn this setting off. Now, I personally trust YouTube to do a good enough job. And plus, I don't really have the time to go in and manually check every video either. So I turn that one off. Then next we have content moderation. And this is a big one. Now, we've seen an exponential rise in bots all over social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, the lot. And you've probably seen it with your very own eyes where tons of bots just flood the comment sections of videos with scams or just overall annoying spam. And sometimes it's hard for the YouTube algorithm to detect whether or not those bot comments are paid for by the creator. And since AI spam detection is getting stricter, this means that if you have loads of bot comments on your videos, you could risk getting your content removed, even if you aren't responsible, because the algorithm might think that you paid for the bot comments yourself to boost your own engagement. And we definitely don't want that. And look, spam comments also hurt your brand trust, like they can damage perceived quality and reduce meaningful engagement. Now, what I mean by this is, like, if you have loads of spam comments on your videos, your real genuine viewers may be put off by the fact that when they go down with the intention of leaving a comment, they might see loads of spam comments everywhere and be like, nah, this looks dodgy. And then they just leave because they think that either you've paid for engagement boosting or they think that something just dodgy is going on down there. So we want to avoid this. And luckily there is a setting that helps stop it. Now, to find this setting, go into your YouTube Studio, click on settings down here, then click on community moderation. You can moderate videos, you can moderate lives, you can moderate community posts, and even block certain words or phrases. So as you can see, I've selected the basic moderation for mine. But if you notice a large amount of spam on your comments and your videos, I would actually go in and select strict. But at the very least, you need to make sure you have the basic on anyway. All right then, so the final setting of this video is that you want to turn on notify me when new insights are available. This is really important if you're taking YouTube seriously and you want to grow your channel. And no, don't worry, it's not like marketing spam. You're not going to get emails every day. This basically allows you to be notified as soon as new features come out. Like if you've ever thought to yourself, how do those other creators know about these features way before me all the time? Well, this is why. Now, YouTube CEO Neil Mohan, I think that's how you pronounce it, released this article a couple of weeks ago. And it shows all of the exciting new features and new updates coming for 2026. Some of them look incredible. And if you want to beat your competition, you need to know as soon as they come out. Now, there's no specific setting inside of YouTube Studio that you can toggle on or off, but you just need to make sure that you allow notifications from YouTube and YouTube Studio on your phone and in your emails. So whatever phone brand you use, whether it's Android, Google, or Apple, in your settings, just always allow push notifications from YouTube and YouTube Studio, like on the apps. Any questions, please do let me know. All right, so those are the key settings you need to check going into 2026. So look, if you're serious about growing your...
One of the things, one of the settings, especially for a new YouTube channel, is so many things you need to learn. All the settings are good. The last one, I would not do the notification on your cell phone. I would do a notification on your emails and emails only. And you got your email set up separate from your main email. Don't be like Uncle Mike. We got everything running to one email, and we over there scrolling through all the trash and all the spam. The spam don't go to the spam all the time. Anyway, long story short, get your notifications on your email that's separate for your YouTube channel. And take your time to read some of the emails. Don't stop the emails from coming, because that number one important one is the one that will probably save your channel. I'm Uncle Mike. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Shh. Peace out.